There's something about that sound that'll stir you up inside. It's that crack from an Australian stock whip, made best from kangaroo hide, and flashing through the air faster than the speed of sound, and breaking back against itself as it's pulled towards the ground. Lying dormant there in a leather side, a craftsman makes his start by cutting the strands with calloused hands. He splits that hide apart. In 4 or 8 or 12 or more, those strands are cut precise, and then they're plaited around a belly before the craftsman's eyes, and then taper as he goes, which gives the whip its drive, and then plait by plait and strand by strand, the stock whip comes alive. Now we bind the handle and we tie the fall. Now the whip's becoming clearer, and we join that all together at that knot they call the keeper. But maybe the most important part is the cracker at the end. He's tied aboard with a sheep bend knot. Now you're ready for it to send, for he's the one that does the work on the whip which he has bound, soaring through the air at whistling speeds to break that speed of sound. My father had a stock whip, and his father before that. It's that very thing you reach for after pulling on your hat. And sitting astride your young stock horse with his mate to carry the pack, it opens the day and it wakes the morn with a sharp and a sudden crack. It echoes around the hills or across the rolling plains, and it gets that mob a-moving along the track again. It's a stockman's prized possession. It's a drover's tool of choice. He uses it to keep him moving and to save his weary voice. But in the rugged hands of a stockman, or the soft hands of a boy, it's most important to remember that the stock whip's not a toy. For the power of the stock whip as it's travelling super fast can pop an eye or break the skin or cause a real sore arm. So you may hear the whips a cracking wherever you may go. From up the bush mustering or around a country show. But from city or the high country, wherever your path may track, I think there's nothing more Australian than to stand and have a crack. There we go. All right, so that poem